What's up, family? So I hope everyone's doing well. There's quite a bit of things going on in the world. I hope you and all your families are okay. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about relationships with people. I know in the past I've talked about our inner circles and the people that we hold close, but I never really mentioned much about people you don't know. So in life, we all kind of have these connections as we come across paths with people. Some people you may cross the path of and you may never even speak, but the simple gesture that you made will affect them in a cascading way. So, for example, pulling up to a stop sign, I pull up first and I see this guy going the opposite direction and he's turning my way. He pulls up, barely stops, hurries up, runs the stop sign and drives off. I don't get upset about it because in my mind that person's in a rush, and in all honesty the thing that they're getting ready to go do they were destined to do. You know what I mean? So who am I to get upset over that person meeting whatever outcome is going to come from that action, whether it be they were late to an interview for a new job that may potentially change their entire life, or could be on the way to the hospital to see the birth of a new baby. You never know. So as you interact with people, try to be as much of a positive influence as possible, because you never really know what they're going through and what their end state is. So kind of think about it as we're all stepping stones in each other's lives. That's the way I like to think about it. So as we meet each other, and we go across those personal relationships, you may meet someone who really needs some help or advice on promotion or advancement in a company, or possibly even some material for school. So just sit down and having a conversation with that person, just a random person, could really affect them in a positive way, because they could have really been feeling down because of the perspective on the class, or honestly just a lack of sleep from hustling, from working a 14-hour shift, driving Uber, trying to go to class, going home to the kid, and that 1 5-10 minute conversation could have really uplifted their day. So always try to influence each other positively, because in all honesty, we all need it. We do. Try not to get trapped up into the extracurricular conversations of things that are kind of like tertiary to positivity, negativity. Honestly, so I try my best not to argue. Only time I really argue, which I'm probably wrong for, is if I feel personally attacked. I'll try to just kind of neutralize the person, because if they're just going on and on and on, that's about the only time I'll really speak up. But if it's just a small comment or a small negative thing, it'll fade away. That person's probably going through something. They probably went one on those stepping stones of life and might have tripped at some point over a crack. So they're upset at the crack in that stone, when all you have to do is acknowledge a stone for what it is, step past it or step on it and keep going. As stepping stones in each other's lives, we have to be willing to help, like no matter what, no matter how you're feeling, no matter whether you're feeling a little cracked, a little crumbled, swaying that day. You got to be willing to help each other, because it's going to come back to you at the end of the day. But you just got to be patient. You really have to be patient with people, and it gets difficult because so many people don't know how to deal with different stressors. But that's what makes you who you are. That's why you're watching this video, because you have more than likely either met me or heard of me, and either you agree with something I say or you needed it. So that's why you're here watching it right now. So as your stepping stone in your life, I'd like to say thank you for allowing me the opportunity. And I hope you have a good day, and the rest of your steps, work out for you. Have a good one.